good, y'all? We back with another video. We are back with a Kevin Samuels vid. Ladies hate when the roles are reversed. So I'm sure if you a man watching this, I mean like 97% of y'all is dudes. Y'all know how some women be. So I'm sure Kevin Samuels is gonna tell her a new ass. We're gonna go ahead and get into this video. Make sure if you like the video, drop a like, subscribe, comment. Let's get into it.
Good evening.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Good. What do you got for me?
I just have a question. I'm newly single, and one of my girlfriends, she actually sent me this live. So she was like, you should check in and see what he has to say for you.
Okay.
You know, I've seen a few of your postings and things, and
okay.
I consider myself a professional. I'm in social work. I'm going for my master's and going to get licensed and things. But I'm open to, you know, dating people who don't have degrees, and I think I'm a pretty good communicator. But my question is that I think I'm just having a lot of issues finding someone in COVID. You know, going out on dates
it was a lot easier to find somebody in COVID. Everybody was inside.
Were you married?
Get your
No,
ass
I
on
wasn't
Facebook
married,
dating or
but
something.
was in a long-term relationship.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how long was that?
4
Smoking
years.
This Roach, I feel like 607 for real.
Back in the summer, so I would say August.
Okay. And it's difficult for what?
Just to meet men who are serious, you know, that really aren't just trying to, you know, have sex for one initially, and just because my thing is about being friends first and building friendships, and you know how comfortable they are.
Like, I get that if y'all are like somewhat familiar, but if he just a cold approach you and he get your phone number, all that being friends, ain't no grown nigga finna do that, bro. I'm not finna sit and try to, let's take it slow so I can be your hell. Nah, bro. Wasting my time.
How old am I? Oh, 29.
She don't look 29.
Life is rarely lived on the straight and narrow. Introducing the BF Goodrich G-Force Phenom, our latest ultra-high performance tire.
I gotta switch
BF Goodrich, what are you building for?
I got my premium, I swear I do.
I ordered 200 hand-forged knives to my dorm room and built a Wix website to sell them.
So, you threw that not having sex part in. Why did that come up?
Because it's just something I'm not there yet, I guess. And I don't even want to say I'm not there. I'm just not there.
So you 29 and you trying to find somebody to take you serious, but you not finna give it up? I hate to break it to you, lady, but you gonna have some fucking trouble. I mean, you been having trouble. And you ain't even hit the wall yet. You a few months away from hitting that motherfucker probably. Once you hit that 30 mark, all right, you gonna be in no man's land. Keep playing. You better get that shit up, gang.
What do you mean?
Maybe if you meet somebody that you're comfortable with initially, and then boom, things happen. But that's not I guess it's not a focus.
Okay. Well, men want to have sex.
Well, definitely initially.
So, what does that mean? I mean, I key on things like that. What do you mean? You want? How long would you wait? How long should you have to wait?
I don't think there should be a time frame on it. But
in today's conversation, you're gonna have to ask.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So
you're asking for help, so I'm gonna need some information.
You gotta have some type of estimate.
Well, go ahead. Ask away.
I've already asked information. How long?
I don't have a time frame.
Okay, I'm gonna ask again. How long?
When I'm ready.
How long?
When you're ready? Yeah, nah, niggas ain't doing that.
Can be any time. It could be when you meet somebody initially.
Yeah, but about how long?
Yeah.
So you say how long is?
Yeah, how long you start
dating
dating
hard
somebody?
of a question.
How long before you have sex?
I guess to just throw it out there, I don't know.
How long?
Average time span.
I mean, that's my answer. I don't know.
How long?
Okay.
See, you want men to just go ahead and take their time and just go indeterminate, and you're not even willing to put a possible time frame on it.
Oh, so we need a time frame, you think?
Well, no, we need a cooperative woman.
Oh.
We need a
woman that understands what men want and understand that yes, this is going to be a part of it.
Mm-hmm.
And I've asked you the question how many times? So what do you want me to tell you? If you're not willing to answer a question, it's not a trick to it. You're a grown woman.
Yeah. That makes sense. I mean, I'm learning, still learning about.
Answer the damn question. You talking too fucking much. Answer the question.
Personalities.
You blowing the fuck
Not
out of Kevin.
Personalities. It's the a lot of you ladies tend to want men to do all the work.
Not on no Diddy shit though.
You
Not
want
on no
somebody
Diddy
to go
cash
through the
shit.
trouble of getting to know
That
you
sound a little crazy.
and peel back down and talk to you. And sorry, man, no. I asked you a simple question. You're not willing to even answer it. Why?
So I don't know isn't an answer.
No, it's
No.
not. You're not 19.
No.
You're almost 30.
Yeah,
I hate when
You're a
people say
woman.
that. No.
definitely.
So it's not a trick question. It's not like sex is like taboo. And I'm asking you, you meet somebody you like and you date them, how long approximately before you have sex? And you say, well, whenever. Then don't.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Approximately is a little crazy, but she should definitely have some type of guesstimate, ballpark, average, something. You know what I'm saying?
Be upset if nobody wants to date you.
Okay.
Facts.
Your fault.
Well, I mean, I'm not upset, but thank you. I appreciate your feedback. Yeah. Thanks. Any other pointers that you have outside of sex?
Sex wasn't the only pointer, but if you're not willing to answer what's important to men, men are not going to be willing to date you.
Facts.
Got it.
I'll get high, cross my eyes.
See, what I'm
shit.
showing you folks is women, you want an unfair exchange.
They want the control and the power.
All right. I mean, that's a
Some
different
women.
perspective of things and a good way to
Some
look at
groups
it, I
of
guess.
Well, how about
Y'all
this?
get what
How
I'm
about this? Let me give you a different perspective.
Okay.
How about this? Let's do it your way. And just whenever the mood's right, okay?
Yeah.
So here's how you do this. You pay for all the dates.
Okay.
You do all the driving. You do all the planning.
Facts.
You're
That's
in
an even
charge
exchange then.
until all that. And then
Yeah, you
after
pick us
decide
up,
wanna have
you pay
sex,
for the
then
date,
he
but
can
nah,
step
that-
in and start
I'm not
paying
gonna
for
lie
the
though.
date.
I agree to some degree, but I'm not on that sassy nigga movement though. I'm not gonna like that. That's a little sassy to me. I ain't gonna lie, but I mean, it got a fair exchange is not a robbery. It got to be something going on, bro. I understand. You meet somebody, you really fucking with them. You don't even have that off top because that's not what you on really. But eventually, it's got to get down to that at some point. So the fact that she don't even got a ballpark range or estimate, just whenever she is ready, you might need to buy a cat and a dog. I'm not gonna lie.
And everything else. But until then, it's all on you to do all the investment, all the courting, all the follow-up, all that other stuff. Would you be willing to date if men do like that?
I guess it would depend because, well, to give you a straightforward answer, then no, if you look at it from that perspective.
Yeah, of course. Because you would not want to just be stuck on the hook, dating with no idea of where this is going, whether or not you're going to get something that you wanted, and you have to put all that
And
effort
you putting
in.
all the money and time.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about just one man. I'm talking about all men. If all men got together and sent your picture out across the world, everybody knew no one goes out with her. She has to pay. Would you not do that though? Why not? I mean, you're still trying to get to know a guy, right? I mean,
exactly. I mean, but I mean, that's also considering if that's the things that I'm doing, if I'm allowing that person to pay for everything and to do that.
No. In this world, because I've asked you the question just about generally how long, and you didn't like that, so I'm like, let me switch it to something you can understand. You don't have to have sex, but as long as it's not on the table, you're responsible for paying for all the dates.
Yes.
Arranging all the dates.
So she said she's willing to do that. If she willing to do
you're
that,
in the
then
man's position.
You do you, but
and would
I
you
would
be
say it
willing
would be
to
rather
date men
difficult
if you had to do
without
that?
doing that.
I mean, then no, I wouldn't be willing.
Exactly. So don't expect men to date you.
Okay. But okay. I see you. I got you. I understand things from that perspective.
You see what I mean? Some of you ladies who are thinking, ladies, you see what? Listen, ladies, you see what I mean? Thinking you're just trying to get her to. No. Ladies, understand. You want men to do our part, but you don't even want to even broach, possibly even, I just asked a general time frame. I didn't say ironclad. She wouldn't even want to say 3 months, 6 months, 30 days. Yeah. It was just whatever. But then flip it. You're not willing to just do an open-ended financial responsibility coming out of your pocket.
Well, I guess for me, again, and this can be for anyone, you know, because I get your angle. Again, I'm respecting. But
it's pretty straightforward.
I'm gonna say one last thing, and I'm gonna let somebody get a chance. But I guess in this world, especially, you know, for me, everybody has a different perspective. Everybody comes from different walks of life. Okay. For personally, I won't let somebody do that much for me unless I'm coming halfway. And that's just me. Everybody's not comfortable with that. And I feel like I hold up my end of the
See, let me explain something to you. Let me explain something to you.
Okay, go ahead.
You wanting to come and pay halfway don't mean nothing to us. Because our time is more important than your half of the money.
Okay. That's honest.
So this whole, well, you know, I'm not that kind of woman. Shit, I'm gonna pay my half. Y'all offer to pay half like this is something.
Like that's something that
like there's some shit. We don't give a damn about half. We don't care about, because what y'all pay half on ain't nothing. Pay half on the goddamn mortgage and the car notes and everything else. Pay half all the way through life. Then we talk.
Yeah.
But until then, we talk about half on some dates.
Half on some dates.
But you know what? I don't want to go on a date where you paying half and I'm paying half, where the end is going to end up in a hug. I'd rather pay 100% and get laid.
Facts.
I hear you.
You hear me? That's why you're going. Go ahead.
Bro, why you be savagely kicking these bitches off like that?
Look,
That nigga said, I get your ass off
here. You hear me? That's why your ass going. Go ahead.
Because he knows she not going to do it. He knows nothing's going to change.
Oh, you're so harsh. Men are not playing these stupid games anymore.
Facts. I know I'm not. But hey, y'all let me know in the comments, how long are y'all willing to wait? Male or female? Either one, y'all can let me know in the comments to get busy. How long are you willing to put that on complete hold? Like there's no time frame. It could be indefinite, you never know. Are you willing to take this person out on multiple dates? Y'all let me know in the comments. But hey, I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. We out.